Hello, welcome along to St Mary's for the FA Cup third round tie between Southampton and Leeds United. Two terrific teams that should have we should have a terrific game in prospect. Terrific atmosphere. The teams are just about coming out now. We're just about ready for the start. Let's get over down to the St Mary's now for the start of the game. Hello and welcome to St Mary's for this FA Cup tie. Terrific cup tie verb here at St Mary's. Full house for this all Premier League affair. The teams line up. It's strong 11s for both Sam Allardyce and Ruben Sellers, the Southampton manager. Let's check that Southampton side. Picked by Ruben Sellers. He's going with Walcott on the right hand side. James Ward-Prowse will play in the middle, captains the side, and Che Adams gets the nod up top. Very strong Southampton lineup as he can get it, even though the relegation issues with both sides. Both sides still trying to fix very strong lineups. Let's look at the Leeds side in a second. There's Luke Gavin going through. Joel Robwes is the FA Cup goalkeeper this time, and there he is. He takes his place in place of Ilan Melier. Patrick Bamford goes up front, and then you've got people like Weston McKennie, Adam Forshaw, Rodrigo could cause one or two problems as well on that right hand flank, along with Jack Harrison. Our referee today is Will Finney from Luton. And a terrific atmosphere now building. Well, we're all set to go then. Terrific cup tie verb around St Mary's as we get underway. Magnificent occasion. Southampton attacking from right to left in this first half. And what a cup tie this really does promise to be. Robin Koch for Leeds. Burpo given away to Walcott. Alcaraz. Good effort. And the first effort in the couple of minutes over the top of the bar. It's Big Sam Allardyce. Regretted in an interview about his stint as England manager. He says to last only one game was a real unfortunate thing. Oh, Bamford went down in a right heap there, as you can see, and I think the referee, Will Finney, might have to stop it at this point. Yes, he will. Oh, that would be a bitter blow for Leeds at this point in time. Patrick Bamford, one of their better players, of course. He's calling the physio on it. I don't think that's too good at all. Let's have a look at that replay then. And Jokeris, and I think when he fell over, he just fell over awkwardly and has injured himself there. That's a real blow for him. Wilfred Canotto will take his place, and what a body blow that is for Leeds United in more ways than one. Back now with McCarthy. Well, it is a very big blow. Police, that's for sure. Now they've got to just make do and mend. Canotto tries an early effort. It drifts just wide of the target. Well, resources now with that injury. Injuries and suspensions certainly don't help as far as FA Cup's concerned, but even more so when you're trying to find a relegation zone in the lower end of the Premier League. In a lot of ways that doesn't help matters, but that's just how it is in the fickle world of football down the wrong end of the table. And when you need players even for big cup ties like this one, it's very seldom that you get lucky in that as well. But that's up. Bamford comes back quickly. Che Adams goes for goal and just fires over. A good effort. Just caught it a tad wrong. I think Roberts may have had the shot coming in any case, but even so, a dangerous moment for Leeds. An exciting one potentially there for Southampton. Ruben Sellers, their manager, knows how important a cup run can help in the league. Leeds just stayed up by the skin of their teeth last season, sadly relegating Burnley. And believe me, as a Burnley fan, I'll have to say that for a gritted teeth. Suleiman. Plenty in there, and the shot from Alcaraz, well Flicked out the air by Robles. 13 minutes gone here at St Mary's. No goals, but plenty of drama and sadness really. That's a very poor challenge from Kyle Walker-Peters. And he'll do well to keep out of Will Finney's notebook here at this point. And Will Finney just saying, any more like that, son, and you will be booked. And then Gnotto, I think, probably just bought the free kick, if I'm being perfectly honest. It was a free kick, I think nothing more but nothing less. Certainly the Southampton fans certainly didn't like it. Anyway, here's Christensen to Ayling. To Gnotto. Going to chip it in there. Jack Harrison! Well, he knows it was a grilled edge chance. There may have been a suspicion of offside potentially, but when Harrison was in that position, he should have scored, and Big Sam knows it. And it remains after a quarter of an hour. Still goalless. McCarthy with a short kick to Bella Kotchap. Now Ward Prowse, another double-barrel name. Here's Theo Walcott. No double barrels on him. Here's Alcaraz. Good challenge there by Welber. In pretty swiftly. Here's Gnotto now for Leeds. That's a good ball to Weston McKennie. He's got acres of space here. He might even have a go with the right foot. And he has! And it's hit the jackpot big time for Leeds. Less than 20 minutes gone at St Mary's. Weston McKennie has fired him ahead in the cup tie. And just listen to 2,500 Yorkshire men who are absolutely cock-a-hoot with joy. They've made a 600-mile round trip for this game. And what a reward they're going to take back to Leeds, whatever happens tonight. What a tremendous shot from Weston McKennie, right in the corner. And Leeds are ahead with 20 minutes gone of this third round cup tie. What a tremendous strike by Weston McKennie. Wow. You won't see a better cup goal than that all season so far.
Goal for Leeds United, number 28.
As soon as it left his right foot, there was no way in the world that Alex McCarthy was going to reach it. No way in the world. Free kick to Southampton. Foul on Alcaraz. And I think McKennie, the goal scorer, committed that challenge and had probably been booked by Mr. Finney, the referee from Luton. The Southampton player wanted a red one, but I don't think it was a red card. It's definitely a yellow because he stopped him there. Went in from the side, and under the FIFA laws, it is a yellow. So Southampton with it all to do then, but Leeds, without Patrick Bamford of course, stretch it off after 4 minutes. Have got themselves the lead. Selimana now. Good easy save really for Joel Robles. I would say regulation more than anything else at that moment in time. Halfway through this first half. And it's been a terrific watch. Absolutely for sure. Here's Harrison now. And McCarthy with a good save. There was a foul in the build-up incidentally, but the referee allowed the advantage to go on. And that was good sensible refereeing from Mr. Finney because it did lead to a chance for Leeds. But here's Forshaw for Leeds. Robin Koch intercepts. And now it's Che Adams down the other end. Adams again. Replaced by 2 Leeds defenders. He's away from 1. And he's ambling towards the penalty area. And Christensen, did he bring him down? He caught him for sure. Southampton won a penalty. But it's going to be a yellow card to Bella Kotchap rather than a penalty to Southampton. They're only going to get out of that as a throw-in. Not sure we're going to see a replay, but from first inspection, from the naked eye, it looked a penalty. Here's Che Adams. He might... Oh, good save by the keeper, but it's hooked off the 6-yard line. Southampton so close to an equaliser. They feel a little bit of injustice being done with a lack of a penalty. Did look a penalty to me, but here's Walcott now. Southampton with their heads up now. And a goal for Adams! And maybe, just maybe, justice has been done. And Che Adams, who possibly should have had a penalty a minute or two ago, has now fired in the equaliser. And this terrific cup tie takes another extraordinary twist. Southampton back in it. Robles maybe it has to take some of the blame. Beaten at the near post. That won't please Sam Allardyce at all. But it'll please Ruben Sellers. That's for certain. 33 gone. It's Southampton 1, Leeds 1. Tremendous cup tie verb now around St Mary's as I look around this ground. They haven't had too much to shout about here this season. Not too many wins in the league. Bottom of the table, but they're showing some fight in the cup today. Here's McKennie. And now Harrison trying to bustle his way and hustle his way through, but can't be found. Lavia. Ward-Prowse, well stopped. Rodrigo. And now it's all of a sudden it's Lee's turn to come forward. And the ball deflects into McCarthy's path. And a little bit of respite now for Southampton to get, but here come the cavalry again from Gnotto. This is a good run by Gnotto. Good try and a great save. Gnotto cut in from the left-hand channel. Got his right foot his shot off. It was whizzing towards the goal. And McCarthy lapped up like a salmon to tip it over the bar. A really good bit of goalkeeping there by Alex McCarthy for a Leeds corner. Harrison in there. Rodrigo on the volley and wide. Big chance that for Rodrigo. It was a difficult volley to take. Was at an angle. Just been 6 inches the other way. Might have been 2-1. McCarthy then with his goal kick. It's a poor one. Rodrigo's got a chance. And McCarthy has bailed himself out of his own hole. But then, having said that, Rodrigo should have scored. He can't be excused for that miss. Despite the goalkeeper saving it, it was straight at him. Here comes the corner towards Rodrigo, headed away by Southampton. Well, what a first half this has been. And I hope the second half's going to top it for excitement as Suleimana comes charging forward, but he isn't blessed with as much pace as the defenders of Leeds United have got. And they were able to get submission numbers back to nullify that danger. They've given it away to Lavia. And Lavia makes inroads down the left. And he's got Adams in support. It's Che Adams. It's Suleimana now. Suleimana! Oh, tremendous save from Robles. It's end-to-end stuff now. This is what an FA Cup tie should be like. End-to-end verb. Both teams going at it, hammer and tongs. And it could have been more than 1-1 in this first half. Let me tell you. 1 minute of normal time remaining. Plus any injury and stoppage time to be played after that. Ward-Prowse to Walcott from the short corner. Here's Che Adams again. We're going to have 4 minutes. Adams is short, deflected. It passes nicely for Robles. Inexplicably blows it out. Level with the 18-yard line for a cheap throw into Southampton. We've had a minute of the 4. At the end of this first half. We'll all need a cup of tea after half time. I'm sure the players will, and an orange apiece at half time. All 22. I'm sure all 22 oranges laid out on the dressing room bench will be consumed by the players because they've earned it, that's for sure. This is Ailey now popping up on the right hand channel. Ailey with a shot. Good save, McCarthy. Tremendous goalkeeping from the Southampton keeper this time. Well, we saw Robles save a terrific shot at one end. We've seen McCarthy leap up like a salmon to tip that over the top. That's better, says Sam Allardyce. This will be the last chance of the first half. We've played the 4 minutes. Harrison with the corner. Rodrigo's volley, well wide, and that will be that for the first half. A tremendous first half full of incident and excitement. Tinged with a little bit of sadness because we lost Patrick Bamford early doors to an injury. But then Weston McKennie with a tremendous strike and a tremendous goal as well from Che Adams, firing in from close range. It's to and fro, but at half time here.
I'll be back in some. Hang on, there's someone in the kitchen.
A 5-minute weekend call to India or Pakistan that cost £6.32 has gone down to £4.95, a cut of 21%. But Wasim Akram? Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. He can't see me.
It's only Rory McGrath. I'll call you back.
What's more, with BT's friends and family in Premier Line, it can be as low as £3.72. You know, I think I'm better than Bob at this. Less predictable. Ring 0800
003 800 to see what you could save.
a secret. But I'm a little shy, and I can't just tell anyone. So you'll only hear it if you're telepathic. Thank you for listening.
Come on. Wow, who says crime doesn't pay?
The bigger they are, boss, the harder they fall.
I'm thinking of buying a house, sir.
On your salary, boss. But how do you intend to pay for it? With your Barclay card?
Well, funnily enough, sir, you could get up to £1,500 back from Barclaycard with a new Barclays mortgage.
£1,500, eh? Oh, well, Belgravia beckons, boss.
I think it's a good offer, sir.
Just leave the thinking to me. Aha. Well, boss, I think we can safely say that this place will be on the market soon.
I wouldn't move if I were you, sir.
I have no intention of moving, boss. You're the one who's been wittering on about mortgages. Right, let's get out of here.
Don't worry, sir. I've got the evidence. I'd better get back to bed.
For more information, call 100 free phone Barclays.
Where I'm going, I can't be sure what they'll be having for breakfast, so I'm packing my own. I'll definitely be wanting brown fibre, no added sugar or salt, and 100% whole wheat. So it can only be shredded wheat.
Well, you been eating anything else, love?
No, with this lot and a bit of luck, we'll be fine.
Shredded wheat and bite size too.
There is no better cereal.
Welcome back to St Mary's as we get this second half away. No changes from either side, just that one substitution. Gnotto on for the injured Patrick Bamford. It was a real shame he was lost to the game, really. Could have added value to that Leeds attack, but here's Jay Adams at the start of the second half and pulls it wide. Well, when we get the free flowing attacking game that we saw in the first half, it's going to have to live up to some to get that sort of pace back, especially after a 15-minute half-time break. Absolutely tremendous cup tie verb here, that's for sure. Now Rodrigo picks it up for Leeds and he's clean through. Rodrigo now with a big chance. Oh, he's in the post! And Lavia brings it away. Oh my word, Leeds were so close to regaining the lead and missed out by a coat of paint. And now down the other end it's Jay Adams. And he gets the ball back again. And Adams, Alcaraz now, winds it up. Good save. It's to-ing and throwing now. From one end of the field to the other. Ward-Prowse with the corner for Southampton. Tremendous cup tie verb around St Mary's. Belakochab is up and it's headed away. Gnotto. Good skills by him. And a good challenge there on halfway by Kyle Walker-Peters. Well, we've had, 10 minutes of real excitement here, and it's living up the second half to what we saw in the first. Real cup tie excitement. The pace has not related at all, even despite a 15-minute break between the halves. It's been magnificent to watch. Here's Christensen, lost possession, Ward-Prowse through. Alcaraz, oh, the final stay down. Adams scores! Leeds are appealing for offside. And I have to say, looking at it from the naked eye, that Jay Adams at least was a yard off. But the linesman allowed it to go on. And Jay Adams puts Southampton into the lead. And let's have a look. Oh, he's off for me. It's a good yard off for me. Leeds have every justification for complaining to the referee, Will Finney, because that to me looked an injustice. He was at least a yard, maybe more off, but the linesman allowed it to go on. So did referee Will Finney. And as a result, Southampton in the lead by 2-1, and that will displease Sam Allardyce. He'll be fuming with Will Finney if they go on to lose this one, Leeds. That is totally It's a total injustice, really. Well. No VAR in the world of JB Sports, so controversy here looms in the FA Cup, and here's Jay Adams looking to stick the knife in even further by trying to complete a hat-trick. And if that had got in, I fear there would have been no way back there for Leeds United. But they're still in it at 2-1, and they still have every chance of making this a real cup tie for them. We've had well over an hour played at St Mary's, and well, what more twists and turns we might see next. Here's Ailing for Leeds. Still going. Still Ailing. He's going all the way. It's 2-2. The captain leads by example, and Leeds are level. And they'll feel the Leeds fans that justice has been done. Southampton completely went lopsided down the middle. They completely fell apart. And he took them on. Go 1-1 with the keeper to score a magnificent individual goal. One of the best of the round, I would say. And with 65 minutes gone, it's Southampton 2, Leeds United 2. Oh my days, what a cup tie we've had here down on the south coast, and it still could be even more with plenty of time to go. What a cup tie. Alcaraz now. We've played nearly 67 minutes. Alcaraz sports wide again. Pulled back behind Perot. Well, we've had 67 minutes of real cup tie drama. We've got about 22 minutes of it still to go. As Adam Armstrong replaces Phil Walcott for the remainder. 22 minutes plus injury time. We've had well over 67 minutes of real cup tie spur and excitement. Will the next 22 and a bit minutes still have the same pace? Players are going to get tired. We're going to have substitutions galore, I fancy. But what a cup tie it has been. Could have been more than the 2-2 when we got ourselves here. Could have easily been 4-4. The way the both teams have gone at it, hammer and tongs, it's been an amazing game to commentate on and watch. And still might be more if it ends. Just to remind you, if it ends level after 90 minutes today, no extra time, no penalties, it will be a replay at Ellen Road a week on Tuesday. And here's Solimana playing it in towards Adams, and Leeds having a difficulty trying to get it away. Alcaraz plies it over. And now we're seeing substitutions galore, and Artuno on for Che Adams. Oh my days, what a cup tie this has been, and it's been a great excitement for two sets of supporters who have had nothing really to cheer about in league football terms. This season it's been rather frustrating, both battling down the bottom end of the Premier League table. In fact, Southampton are bottom, not too many wins under their belt, but this is one of the better days so far, even though they're only drawing. And they had a bit of luck to go 2-1 ahead. And Che Adams looked at least at 2 yards offside. They were allowed to get away with it by referee Will Finney. And here's Alcaraz breaking forward, and Ailing stops him brilliantly. And Leeds can get it out. Well, they'll try to get it out with McKennie. They will do now, it's a foul. And McKennie and number 12 there squaring up. Weston McKennie already on a yellow card. It was a foul by him. And McKennie may have just been saying, you should be booked as well. No. It's been an exciting watch here, and still it's one that you can't really take your eyes off. 13 minutes to play. Solimana now for Leeds. Still Solimana. Still going all the way, trying to do a Luke Ailing and score a terrific individual goal. Certainly one of the goals of third round weekend on our channel anyway. Here's Harrison. Flag stays down, Malakochap to meet. Harrison with a very disappointing shot, I have to say. Well, we've nearly had 81 minutes here at St Mary's. 81 minutes of sheer cup tie excitement. And I tell you what, if it was to end 2-2, I don't think any of us would be too disappointed that this particular tie would go to a replay at Owen Road a week on Tuesday. Because it's been a remarkable game to watch, and we've really enjoyed ourselves here down on the south coast today. Just to remind you, of course, but we'll have Aston Villa against Sunderland at 4:30 for you later on. So the football, live football, isn't finished yet after we're finished here at St Mary's. 2-2 it is. Throw taken, Suleimana. Keeps his feet well, gets his shot in. Goalkeeper had to hold it at the second time of asking, and he did quite well. So Suleimana's shot did have a little bit of burn to it. He's offside this time, or Almadini's offside, I should say. So he could have taken the choice with 3 of them. That is Suleimana with Calmadine on his shirt. This is Suleimana. This is Suleimana! Good effort again. And again, a goalkeeper right behind the shot. What a tremendous finish to this game, and still 3 minutes of it to go. Rodrigo. Still looks like a replay. Harrison's header. Nothing much on it there, really. And the more easier saves for Alex McCarthy, who himself has had an eventful game. Here's Jack Harrison again down the other end. It's been, it's been one of the great third round ties of the weekend, this one. And we've still got 5 minutes plus 5 minutes injury time of this to go. And Lee's going to throw. Looks like a replay at Ellen Road a week on Tuesday. And who would be disappointed with that? I don't think we would in the commentary box. I'm sure that would be live on JB Sports. Meanwhile, a shot comes in. McCarthy had to be aware. And safety first kicks it out. If we don't get it out. Here comes Southampton with Walker Peters. What a terrific, riveting game this has been. Played in a terrific spirit. And Archu, the substitute, who found McKennie and had that confrontation. Armstrong looked offside. Maitland-Niles! Well, that was the chance for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the former Arsenal player, to win it at the end. Oh, and he couldn't drag he dragged the shot well wide. In fact, 3 foot wide in the end. A typical defender's finish. And it looks as if, barring accidents now, it's going to end 2-2. And a replay up at Ellen Road a week on Tuesday. And I'll tell you what, if that replay lives up to the billing, as this one has done today, then I don't think we'll be disappointed at all, as the referee, Will Finney, brings this eventful cup tie to a close. Well, we had drama right from the start. There was an early injury for Bamford. He didn't take any further part. Notto came on in his place, and then Weston McKennie put Leeds ahead with a terrific goal. Then a brace either side of half time from Che Adams. The second one looked as if he was 2 yards offside, blatantly 2 yards offside. The linesman and referee ignored it, and Southampton led it, and a terrific individual goal from Luke Ayling settled it as a 2-2 draw. A replay at Ellen Road. It's finished Southampton 2, Leeds 2, and we'll be back with the debrief right after this break.
Come on. Wow, who says crime doesn't pay?
The bigger they are, boss, the harder they fall.
I'm thinking of buying a house, sir.
On your salary, boss. And how do you intend to pay for it? With your Barclay card?
Well, funnily enough, sir, you could get up to £1,500 back from Barclay card with a new Barclays mortgage.
£1,500, eh? Well, Belgravia beckons, boss.
I think it's a good offer, sir.
Just leave the thinking to me. Aha. Well, Boff, I think we can safely say that this place will be on the market soon.
I wouldn't move if I were you, sir.
I have no intention of moving, Boff. You're the one who's been wittering on about mortgages. Right, let's get out of here.
Don't worry, sir! I've got the evidence! I'd better get back to bed!
For more information, call 100 Fruitherne Barclays.
Control tower to British Airways Concorde. You are clear for takeoff.
Last year, more international passengers chose to fly with British Airways than with any other airline. In fact, last year, British Airways planes travelled over 150 million miles. That's further than from Earth to Mars and back. British Airways, the world's favourite airline.
I have a secret, but I'm a little shy, and I can't just tell anyone, so you'll only hear it if you're telepathic. Thank you for listening.
Oh, you got your breath back, folks? Well, you ought to. What a breathless cup tie that was. It's ended all square, 2-2. Terrific game. Controversy, injuries, potential penalties not given. It had the lot. And some terrific goals to boot. None more so than Luke Ayler's equalising goal that got Leeds back into it. It was a terrific strike to draw the game. And I tell you what, I replayed Ellen Rowe's probably not the baddest result for either side in actual fact, because it means that if they're going to get through, it's going to be done all over again. But I think there will be a terrific game. I think it'll be a terrific replay up at Ellen Road. And, well, I'm sure the Leeds fans will enjoy that. But it's been good. I think it's been good for both Southampton and Leeds to get away from their league struggles and to put on a cup tie like that for everybody to watch and you viewers at home. I think it's a testament to 22 players who really gave it their all and gave it their best. And I think a draw's a fair result, although Leeds will still complain. Allardyce has just been on, just had a press conference. He's absolutely shammed Will Finney, the referee. But having looked at the replays again, I think he has a point, because that looked 2 yards offside to Che Adams' second goal. It looked very clear cut, but the linesman didn't allow it. He allowed it to go on, and as a result, Southampton scored, but Leeds have got a replay out of it, and they'll be quite relieved about that. Anyway, coming up in about an hour, a little bit later on this afternoon, 4:30, not far to go before that one comes on. We've got Aston Villa against Sunderland live from Villa Park. Should be an absolute crackaroonie of a tie, that is. Plus, we'll bring you all the reaction from our 4 cup ties we've seen already this afternoon. But from now, from St Mary's, it's bye bye for now.